Leaders drawn from Kenya Kwanza have asked religious leaders to stop their calls for dialogue between President William Ruto and opposition leader Raila Odinga, saying that Ruto is the legitimate elected president of Kenya. Led by Baringo Senator William Cheptumo, the leaders said that the clergy should be honest about their calls for dialogue, since William Ruto was overwhelmingly voted for by Kenyans and Raila lost, hence no basis of dialogue.
And Raila lost an election and in the Supreme Court. Mbona hawa viongozi wa kanisa hawaelezi Raila ya kwamba ulipoteza uchaguzi ukaenda Supreme Court, ukapoteza kwa Supreme Court? Please, Raila, respect the leadership of Kenya. If you have issues of concern, kuna parliament, kuna senate, let your members of parliament raise issues in the house, so that then Kenyans will be able to trust in the institutions of governance. So mimi nataka reverence zingine na shankwa kwa pastors, because wanatupoteza vile vile. I want to challenge our spiritual leaders, our bishops. Let us be truthful to Kenyans. Let us advise Raila to be honest, to be truthful, and humble himself before God and before Kenyans, and respect the elected president of the Republic of Kenya. Nchi yetu itakuwa na amani. Ningeomba sisi wa Kristo tuombe nchi yetu ya Kenya kwa mambo kama haya. Mimi nataka nishukuru viongozi wa Nyanza, because for the first time elected leaders from Nyanza stood firm and challenged Raila that we cannot be politicking from election time after elections. And I want to call upon all leaders that when the sovereign will of the people has been given to a president, those of us elected should be truthful.
Hii mambo ya maandamano iko na maneno yake mingi sana. We have two leaders of our time, and we have a serious challenge of cost of living. Cost of living which has spiked for the last 10-20 years, and it has become very high. But we have two leaders. One leader called Raila Odinga, who is the leader of Azimio, and one leader called William Ruto. One leader, William Ruto, is telling us, young people, take fertilizer, tilt your farm, and go and do farming and plant maize, plant beans, plant food for this country, so that we're able to get food and be sustainable. Another leader on this hand called Raila Odinga is telling us, no, for us to have a low cost of living, take stones, go and destroy our shops, go and destroy streets, go and take tear gas. That's the way to reduce cost of living, by maiming, killing, and destroying property. We want to tell Raila Odinga, the easiest way to sustain, and for any leader who has a foresight for this country, we have to invest in production now it is raining, not investing in throwing stone and destroying shops. Because with time, what you are doing, people will run out of patience, and they will resort in a manner that you might not like, or it might not be good for this country. Because I believe hakuna mtu mwanaume hii dunia anabeba mtoto kwa mgongo. Sisi wote tunaweza amua, we can deal with it the way you want us to deal with it. But we are not saying we should deal in that manner. We are saying, let's be peaceful, let's respect the country, let's govern. If you have a problem, go back to Supreme Court and address your issues in a legal manner, in a manner that it is respectable for this country. Not going to street in a time that we should be looking on how to make this country to be food reliable and to be sustainable going into the future. Otherwise, huyo ni mtu mwenye ako na upotofu ya akili. kuambia watu kuchukue mawe mwende mpigane, wakati angaambia watu waende walime na waweze kukuza uchumi ya hii country. History will judge you actually, Mr. Odinga. When time you look back on the time you destroy the property of these people in country, you will regret that you are leaders at that time. But we know you are running out of time and you are in a situation called Samsonic option, where you feel you want to die with everyone. Unakumbuka ile mambo ya Samson? Wakati alinyolewa nywele, aliambia Mwenyezi Mungu, nipatie tu nguvu moja nizame na hii nyumba yote. Raila Odinga amezeeka na anaona hana time ya kukuwa president. Na pia tunaona amekata nguvu yake, anasema abomoe hii Kenya yote akwishe na Kenya ikwishe. Tunaambia Raila ushindwe pepo mbaya. Asante sana.
They also noted that the cost of living will not come down by Kenyans going to the streets and throwing stones. Instead, Kenyans should concentrate on how to produce food in their farms, especially at the moment when many parts of the country are experiencing rainfall. The leaders asked Azimio leaders to go to the Supreme Court if he has any issues with the last election. They also asked Kenyans to maintain peace and order.